Have you noticed your legs getting weaker despite eating healthily and exercising regularly? It's not always due to aging. In fact, many people over 60 are unknowingly damaging their leg health due to what seems like a healthy habit, eating certain fruits. We often believe that fruit is always good for our health, but not all types are suitable for older adults. Some common fruits can weaken leg muscles, increase joint inflammation, cause knee pain, and affect mobility. As the body ages, metabolism and circulation slow down, causing negative reactions to the sugars and acids present in some fruits. The problem is that the damage doesn't appear immediately but builds up silently. Many people only realize it when they begin to feel calf pain, stiff knees, or struggle to climb stairs. Knowing which 7 fruits to avoid can help protect your legs, reduce pain, and maintain mobility for years to come. Pineapple, a hidden enemy of strong legs in older adults. Pineapple is known as a sweet tropical fruit rich in vitamins and anti-inflammatory bromelain. However, for those over 60, it can pose hidden risks to limbs and mobility. As we age, blood circulation weakens and the small vessels supplying oxygen to the legs and muscles become more sensitive to blood sugar spikes. Although beneficial, pineapple contains high levels of natural sugar and strong acids. This can cause sudden blood sugar spikes, damaging capillaries in the legs, leading to fatigue, swelling, pain, or heaviness after walking or standing for a short time. Additionally, pineapple acids can worsen joint inflammation, especially in the knees, ankles, and hips. Some people experience tingling, persistent aches, or joint stiffness after eating pineapple. More dangerously, bromelain in pineapple may interact with blood thinners, causing potential side effects. This effect builds quietly over time, making it hard to connect weakened legs to this familiar fruit. So while it's not necessary to completely eliminate pineapple, people over 60 should limit consumption, especially if experiencing symptoms like swollen legs, joint pain, or difficulty walking. A small dietary change like reducing pineapple intake can significantly help preserve leg health and mobility in later years. Banana, a safe fruit that may weaken muscles in older adults. Bananas are considered nutritious, easy to digest, and rich in fiber and potassium. However, for those over 60, eating bananas too frequently or at the wrong time may negatively affect leg strength. The main issue lies in bananas' high potassium content. Potassium regulates blood pressure and water balance, but too much can lead to hyperkalemia, which in older adults can cause muscle weakness, cramps, limb numbness, irregular heartbeat, or even fainting. Since aging kidneys often work less efficiently, excess potassium can build up in the blood. Bananas also contain resistant starch and natural sugars, which may cause blood sugar spikes if eaten in excess or with sweet foods. Sudden sugar increases can affect the peripheral nervous system, leading to weakness or leg pain, especially when standing or walking lightly. Ripe bananas have a higher glycemic index than slightly green ones. For those with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, common in older adults, this is worth noting. In short, bananas need not be avoided entirely, but those over 60 should eat in moderation, about 1 small banana today. Avoid eating them at night, and monitor their body's response, especially leg health. A small dietary adjustment can significantly improve mobility and long-term quality of life. Mango, a sweet delight that may harm leg health in older adults. Mangoes are delicious tropical fruits rich in vitamins A, C, and antioxidants. However, for those over 60, especially with joint issues, high blood pressure, or blood sugar problems, too much mango may negatively affect health, particularly leg strength. The main concern is the high sugar content in ripe mangoes. 1 medium mango can contain up to 45 grams of sugar, comparable to a can of soda. Overconsumption can lead to blood sugar spikes, contributing to peripheral nerve inflammation, causing numbness, pain, and muscle weakness in the legs. Seniors are at high risk of type 2 diabetes, so caution is advised. Mangoes also contain strong acids and digestive enzymes like mangofferin, which can cause stomach upset or diarrhea if eaten on an empty stomach. This results in dehydration and loss of minerals, especially magnesium and potassium, which are crucial for muscle strength, especially in the legs. Few people notice that mangoes generate internal heat and may worsen inflammation, common among the elderly. For those with knee, ankle, or lower back joint problems, too much mango can prolong swelling and pain. In summary, mangoes can still be part of a healthy diet if eaten in moderation. Half mango day, paired with fiber, avoided at night, and not consumed for several days in a row. Smart portion control helps maintain strength, flexibility, and balance in aging legs. Grapes, small fruit that can secretly weaken the legs. Grapes are popular for their sweet flavor and convenience. However, for people over 60, especially those with blood sugar, heart, or joint issues, eating too many grapes may harm leg strength. First, grapes contain high amounts of natural sugar. Just 100 grams of grapes can deliver as much fructose as 1.5 tablespoons of refined sugar. Elevated blood sugar damages small blood vessels, including those that nourish leg muscles. Over time, this leads to weakness, numbness, or poor balance while walking. Second, grapes have relatively low fiber, so their sugars are rapidly absorbed, especially if eaten on an empty stomach or in large amounts. This is risky for those with pre-diabetes or on blood sugar-lowering medications. Additionally, raisins, often considered digestive aids, contain 3 to 4 times the sugar concentration of fresh grapes. Frequent consumption increases the risk of muscle inflammation and reduced leg mobility. Lastly, grape skins contain resveratrol, a beneficial antioxidant, but can be difficult to digest for sensitive guts. Overeating can cause bloating, discomfort, or mild diarrhea, resulting in dehydration and electrolyte imbalance, directly affecting leg muscle function. Advice: seniors should eat grapes in moderation, 5–10 grapes plus serving, ideally with fiber or protein-rich foods to slow sugar absorption and protect leg health. Watermelon, refreshing yet potentially weakening for the legs if misused. In summer, watermelon is a hydrating favorite made up of 90% water with a naturally sweet taste. However, for seniors, especially those with diabetes, low blood pressure, or frailty, overconsumption can have the opposite effect. First, watermelon has a high glycemic index, GI. Its sugars are absorbed rapidly, causing sharp blood sugar spikes. In older adults, this strains the pancreas and disrupts blood sugar control. Fluctuating glucose impairs muscle strength, especially in the legs, due to poor circulation and nerve damage. Second, while water-rich watermelon lacks key nutrients like protein, potassium, calcium, or magnesium, replacing snacks or meals with too much watermelon may lead to deficiencies, weakening muscles, and increasing cramp risks. Third, watermelon is cooling in nature. Older people with weak digestion and circulation may suffer digestive upset or mild diarrhea if consuming too much cold watermelon, causing dehydration and loss of electrolytes, impairing leg muscle function. Finally, many seniors eat watermelon at night to cool down, but consuming excessive sugar and water late disrupts deep sleep, increases nighttime urination, and reduces muscle recovery during sleep. Advice: people over 60 should limit watermelon to 1 to 2 small slices or serving, eat it during the day, and avoid on an empty stomach or immediately after meals to protect digestion and leg health. Oranges, great for immunity, not always safe for seniors. Oranges are known for their high vitamin C content, boosting immunity and skin health. However, for those over 60, excessive or improper consumption can have unintended effects, especially on joints and leg muscles. First, oranges are highly acidic. Eating many, especially on an empty stomach, can irritate stomach lining, causing bloating, acid reflux, or gastritis. Digestive trouble impairs absorption of key nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D, crucial for leg muscle and joint strength. Second, oranges contain significant natural sugars, fructose. For older adults, especially with diabetes or metabolic issues, drinking too much orange juice or eating too many oranges can spike blood sugar, impacting circulation and muscle function, leading to leg fatigue, cramps, or weakness. Third, oranges are rich in potassium. While potassium prevents cramps and supports muscle activity, if someone has mild kidney dysfunction, often undiagnosed, or takes potassium-sparing medication, too much orange can cause high potassium levels, leading to muscle aches, leg pain, and slowed heartbeat. Advice: seniors should eat oranges moderately, about one small orange a day, or dilute orange juice. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach or with medications. If you have digestive, kidney, heart, or blood sugar issues, consult a doctor before regularly consuming oranges. Green apple: healthy, but can quietly weaken the legs if misused. Green apples symbolize healthy living, low in sugar, high in fiber, rich in antioxidants like polyphenols and vitamin C. But for seniors, improper consumption may negatively impact musculoskeletal health, especially leg strength. First, green apples contain more malic and tartaric acid than red ones, giving their sour taste. Eaten excessively or on an empty stomach, these acids can irritate the stomach, causing indigestion, bloating, or reflux, a common problem among older adults. Poor digestion reduces nutrient absorption, especially calcium and protein, essential for strong leg muscles. Second, green apples have low glycemic index but contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol which can cause bloating or mild diarrhea in sensitive individuals. This disrupts electrolyte balance, causing cramps, muscle fatigue, or instability. Lastly, many believe eating green apples daily helps with weight loss and skip main meals, dangerous for seniors. Long-term nutritional deficits lead to muscle atrophy, reduced leg mass, impaired walking, and increased fall risk, a serious concern in the elderly. Recommendation: seniors can eat green apples but should do so after meals, not on an empty stomach, and limit to one apple per day. Alternate with red apples for better stomach comfort and nutrient balance. 5 better fruit choices to support leg health after age 60. At 60 plus, choosing the right fruits can help provide essential nutrients, protect joints, reduce inflammation, and enhance leg strength. Here are 5 fruits recommended by nutritionists to replace potentially harmful ones. Avocado. Rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, avocados offer natural anti-inflammatory benefits. They're high in potassium and magnesium, key minerals for muscle strength and nerve function. With a low glycemic index, avocados help manage blood sugar and reduce cramps or leg fatigue. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Packed with antioxidants like anthocyanins, berries help reduce inflammation and boost circulation. They support joint and muscle health, improve leg flexibility, and are ideal for seniors prone to joint or muscle issues. Bananas, in moderation. Bananas provide potassium and vitamin B6, aiding nerve and muscle function. They're easy to digest and stomach-friendly, reducing cramps and muscle soreness after light physical activity. Red apples. Sweeter and less acidic than green apples, red apples are gentler on the stomach while still rich in fiber, flavonoids, and vitamin C. They boost immunity and support nutrient absorption for stronger bones and muscles. Papaya. Papaya contains papain enzyme and vitamin C, supporting digestion, reducing inflammation, and improving nutrient uptake. It's gentle on the stomach, making it ideal for older adults seeking to protect their leg health. Choosing the right fruits not only supports overall health, but also enhances quality of life as we age. People over 60 should prioritize fruits that are rich in antioxidants, low in acidity, and high in essential minerals, as mentioned above. This simple habit can help protect the legs, preserve joint flexibility, and maintain long-term mobility.